Okay, y'all, we're back again. We've been working with the swatches and working with a theme picker tool, and that was fun. If you have any issues with that, it's all good. It's all good. Do your best, okay? We'll get there. It's kind of I have asked that I do see it though, and you'll notice here it's a part of the in-class that I like submitted, and this will be a part. So please watch the video. Again, if you're confused in that at all, come back and ask me, please, anything. I'm here. Cool. Let's get into it. What do we want to do? We've got a placed image. Yay. We're ready for type, all. We're ready for type. Almost. Let's get organized with our layers. So double click on layer one. Let's see. I know that in my publication, I'm going to have a layer, and I'm going to call this out as maybe logos or logo and images. Okay. So I'm going to put my logo and images on one layer. Okay. I did this all the time with at Adidas when I would have to do the product catalog, and I would have literally 100 pictures that I'd have to like work with, and then text boxes to go alongside with all the images, right? I'd always have my pictures on one layer because it's just so easy to go in and lock down those images. Then I can easily access all my type, because it does get frustrating when you have images that overlap type and so on and so forth. And this is a great way, again, to stay organized and be able to just lock things down, click on things, and it's golden. So I promise you, layers, as per all the other classes we've had, are extremely important and helpful. Now, let's go in and call this out as text. I'm just going to call one as text, okay? Leave it as text. And when you get into it, making like a mass large publication, you may have one that's called head, like heading copy. And you might call one out as headings. And you would then have all of your headings on one layer. The beauty for that is I can go in and then do an option click. That will do a mass selection on all of the headings used throughout the entire document. And you can make a click, change the heading to then red, right? You know what I mean? How beauty is that? That way I can change all the heading at within one click of a button. So good, yeah? So I've got my text, in that case, I'm just gonna call it out as text. I've got one postcard here. I'm gonna create another layer, and let's call this one out as graphics, okay? So this will be literally just the graphics that lie within the document, okay? General graphics, I'm gonna call it out as graphics. So I have my logo, amazing, okay, good. I've got my text, so click on text layer for a second. And let's go into the T. Welcome to our type. And the whole purpose and meaning behind InDesign is about typesetting. Yes, really cool and important. Now, remember, we need to draw a type box. It will do nothing if you just click, 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 and you're gonna go, I hate this, and you're gonna go, no, oh yeah, it said to make a text box, that's right. Cool, now let's go in. Open, actually try this. You can actually do a place. You ready? Since we did a Command D, do a Command D again with me. And we can place it this way. Weekly content, Fridays, client supplied, there it is. Robot sad text, and hit open. I typically, you can do this and just get it in. I typically wouldn't do that because I like to open it up first and just see what I'm dealing with, right? Check it out. Also, if there's something that happened within the transfer, you may get some weird gloopy copy. It might be all whacked out. So you never know. Command C, I can do it either way. Command D, bring it in that way, or do it this way. Command paste, and there we go. We've got two sets of copy, right? Same thing. Be very careful. Red plus sign, we know, and I went over this last week, or in Illustrator. You get a red plus sign here. You have copy that's missing. We do not want to miss your client's website. They will be very upset with you. If you have this little plus sign, click on it. That will give you this. We can then click. Hey, check it out. I accidentally duplicated it. And so what it's telling me is that it then made that text box. Check this out. It actually will automatically make the text box. Oh, it didn't in this case. It did last time. Made the text box pretty close to the size of the frame. See that? Isn't that neat? Okay. I did Command Z. You can try this even if you want to grab your text box, move it in really tight. Now I had Command held down, everyone. Remember that allows me to just size up and down. Isn't that good, right? So bring it all the way in, click, click, and let go, and click again. Hey, check it out. I've got another text box. Click, click, let go. Look at all this copy I have reflowing from text box to text box. You can delete them at any time. Okay, now keep in mind, I did not delete the copy. I deleted the text box or the frame. Okay, so keep that in mind. You can, in fact, do this. Draw a frame. It will then transfer over from there to there based on the size of my text box. See that? Isn't that neat? And I can create multi. Still going. This is great if you're working around multiple images and I want to continue my copy from here to there, right? Now, if you go into the, is it black arrow? Mine isn't showing up. I think it's text annotator. And it allows us to see the flow of copy. Sorry, I forget where that is now. Let's not worry about it. Hide hyperlink. Oh, there it is. Show text thread. So view, you guys are like, why? I know, but I wanted to show this kind of neat. This is how your text frames are linked together. Isn't that cool? So it's telling me that this one's linked with this one, this one. So now if I go click and hit all, I can go in and then delete. But it will leave these boxes, right? So I just select and delete. Command, select, delete. Okay, long story short, let's just get Command V placed and get this single set of copy in there. Command D as well will work also. And I'm going to just go here. Now let's just have a look. I hit Command Option I. You work with invisibles with Cindy in type class. There's your invisibles. And that's up in your type show invisibles, I believe. Is it? Or maybe it's view, show invisibles, rulers, guides, extras. I don't know. Command Shift I. Where is it now? Anyway, I'm not gonna, oh, it's here. It's gotta be in here. Show invisibles, show invisibles, hidden characters, something like that. Oh my God. Anyway, it's all good. I'm not gonna stress. Let's move on. But that is Command Option I, if you wanna show and hide, okay? Now that's really good to have on though, because that is good that we can see hard returns, soft returns. We looked at that in Illustrator last class. Let's go and get some copy in here so we can place it. Now notice what I did, I mentioned, have your copy to the left. That way you can kind of bring it in as you need to, okay? I'm gonna start with my title copy. That's easy, okay? What I may suggest, yeah, let's start there. Now, doing a heading, I'm gonna just deselect off that box, so Command click. Make a header right here for me. Now, drawing a box is that simple. I have snap to guides on. So view, guides, snap to guides. Awesome. I'm gonna hover over top of the guide, click, and notice it should snap right to that corner for us at that 375, which is great. And I'm gonna lay a box in here. Okay, cool. What I'm now gonna do is go click, click into this box. You should be on your T tool because you just created a text box. Hover over top of this text box, click, click, get into here. Let blue connect you. You got it? I want you to do a Command C, go back over to this box, and I want you to do a Command V. That's simple, okay? I brought over that space or that return. I don't need that return, so just do a delete if you did bring the return over. We want to clean everything up. We don't need to bring over returns for no reason. Now, we've got our header copy. Okay. We've got to play with our type. Now, click, click onto our type. Look at properties and all the options available to us. Oh my goodness. Look at them all. This is cool. Play around with this copy for me if you would. select on the copy, center it, left justify it, center it. If you don't see these options, all properties, click, you should be in properties. If not, you should have them up here to the top. If you can't see either this or this, go into window, type in tables, character, open it up. There it is, okay? Now I was looking at my actual type and tables and paragraph, okay? Look at it, we've got it in 3 places now. I've got character, 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 paragraph, paragraph, paragraph. Holy moly. So we should be able to get to it from there, however you want to get there. Typically, how do I get there? I don't know. It depends on how I feel that day. I usually use my control up here. Okay. I may just hide swatches. You may even want to just pull swatches down here back into color for a sec, since we're working here. Okay. So let blue connect you. I'm going to center it all. Okay. That's good. Let's change the font. That's easy. Yeah. Font's right here. You'll notice Mini and Pro is your default in InDesign. Okay. I'm going to change this up to designer block, DES. Do DES for me. Hey, that should get you to designer block. And we're just going to click on designer block. You ready? Font size. We know we can go here or we can go here. So I'm going to click here. You can also right click, I believe. Type. Look at all these different methods of doing this. 18, 24. Okay, let's find a font size. 36. Yeah, cool. You ready? Do this with me. Remember we looked at keyboard increments? Now, hold down Option with me, with it all selected like so. Option, right arrow. Amazing. Instant kerning. So good. I'm going to show you, we did this in Illustrator and Photoshop, but maybe we forgot. Command Shift. Hold down Command and Shift together. Pointy bracket, comma, and period. Oh, yeah. Another amazing short key. You might want to write that one down because you may not remember that one, but I promise that will be one you want to maintain and keep in memory. Command, Shift, comma, period, or pointy bracket left and right. Amazing, y'all. That looks good. You'll notice that let blue connect you, because it's copy, I'm not really utilizing my margin here, am I? Not only that, but I need to change the color of the font because I want to match the dark blue in the robot. No worries. You ready? Let's do this. Select on the font again. Command Shift, comma. Oh, that's pretty good, right? I may hold Option down and just click Option. Oh, beauty. Look at that. So right now, all I'm at like 45 in my leading, 38 in my size of copy, and you'll notice my kerning or tracking is at 80. Do you need to do that? No, just get close. But I didn't want to call that out. Check this out. Right now, it's giving me a fill of nothing, which is kind of strange, isn't it? We can change the fill here at any time. This is where I want us to be. Swatches. Open up your swatches all. Hey, check it out. Sad robot colors. Hey, we can do a gray color. Now, the one difference between InDesign and Illustrator is Illustrator, you can select on copy at any time and just change the color. InDesign will not allow you to select on the frame and just change color. Notice, oh man, the big difference between Illustrator and InDesign in this regard, okay? So if you go in and try to change the color of something and you're like, Mitch, the color never changes in my copy. They have a little T that's here. You need to be aware. One will allow you to change the color of the frame. The other will change the color of the copy. See that? Isn't that neat? Good or bad, it's a mind flip because it's not how we're used to dealing with it. So just be aware, okay? If I want to have my fill selected, I need to select there and none on, right? Then select on my copy and change that to a dark blue. See that? Maybe the easiest way for now for all of you, have it highlighted like so and make the color change. That would probably be the easiest way for you to do it. Okay. Click, click, get into the color. And maybe I'll leave it red for today. I don't know. I will do that. Okay. Sound good? Now I've hit command. That'll bring up my black arrow, as you know. Let's go in, just make sure that we have our copy where we want it to be. I'm going to utilize my margin and maybe see if this let blue connect you is right. Remember? Now, I'm not going to agonize over the L and the U here because it is centered. So I'm just going to leave that where it is. Okay. If you hit the W key, have a look. There we go. That's what we got. I don't know that I need red. I think red might be overdone. It's kind of like, kind of like telling me that something wrong with this flyer. I like my dark blue. That looks good. All right, that's placing copy, everyone. That's like getting our header in, and maybe we'll stop that one. You guys are still here. Oh my goodness, amazing. There's 8 of us. Yeah.